Good morning children, I am Poonam Bagga and we are studying chapter 1, Knowing Our Numbers. In our previous class we had completed exercise 1.3. Today we will be discussing about the use of brackets in solving some simple problems. Let us take this one. Meera bought 6 notebooks from the market and the cost was rupees 10 per notebook. So Meera, a girl, bought 6 notebooks from the market at the cost of rupees 10 for each notebook. Her sister Seema also bought 7 notebooks of the same type. Same type means that the cost of each notebook for Seema also will be rupees 10. Find the total money they paid. The total money they will pay to the shopkeeper, that has to be calculated. Seema and Meera themselves also calculated the amount to be paid. Seema calculated in this way. What she did, she has bought 6 notebooks at the cost of rupees 10 each. So the cost of 6 notebooks will be 6 into 10. Cost of one notebook is 10 rupees and the cost of 6 will be obviously 6 into 10. So she multiplied 6 and 10. Then Seema also bought 7 notebooks and the cost of one notebook is rupees 10. So the cost of 7 notebooks will be 7 into 10 and she multiplied 7 by 10. In this way 6 into 10 she got 60 rupees. 7 into 10, 70. Adding the 2, the final answer she got was rupees 130. So, Seema calculated the amount to be paid to the shopkeeper as rupees 130. Then, Meera also calculated the amount but in a different way. What she did? She added the number of copies Meera and Seema bought. Meera bought 6 and Seema bought 7 copies or notebooks. She first added the number of notebooks. 6 plus 7 equal to 13 she got. Then the cost of one notebook is rupees 10 and the cost of 13 notebooks will be 13 into 10 equal to 130 rupees. So she also got the same answer, rupees 130. Seema also and Meera also. Both of them got the same answer, rupees 130, and they both were happy that they both got the same answer. But now their brother Appu came in between and he said, I will calculate the amount to be paid. And how he calculated? He added 7 and 6 because Meera had bought 7 notebooks and Seema had bought 6 notebooks. So he first added 7 and 6 and multiplied by 10. He wrote it in this form. Now on solving, what will he get? 7 plus 6 into 10 will be 60. 7 plus 60, it came out to be rupees 67. But now this 67 is not equal to 130. The answer that his sisters were getting. A question came, who is correct? Appu is correct or the sisters are correct? Now, can you think it over, who is correct or who is wrong? Yes, Appu is wrong here. He is doing a mistake here. What mistake is Appu doing in his calculation? He has added 7 and 6, the number of notebooks, like Meera did earlier. 6 plus 7 equal to 13. Similarly, Appu is also adding, but still he is getting the answer to be 67 and not 130. What wrong is he doing? He is missing a thing and that is the bracket. What he needed to do was, he should have first added 6 and 7. He should have got 13 and then multiplied by 10. In this case, this 6 is getting multiplied by 10 and we get 60. But this 7 is still left out. It has not been multiplied by 10. So, 7 is left out here. And that is why the answer is coming out to be wrong. What he should have done is 7 plus 6, give a bracket and then multiply by 10. This means that first this bracket has to be solved. It should have been solved. 7 plus 6, if it would have given 13 and now multiply by 10, it will give you 130 rupees. Now the answer would have been correct. So what mistake Appu is doing? He has not marked a bracket here, and that is why he could not add them first and then he multiplied directly without applying the bracket, and therefore he got a wrong answer. So a bracket plays an important role in solving such questions. Again, first turn everything inside the brackets into a single number. That means first we will solve the bracket and then we will operate outside and then do the operation outside. In this case, first solve this bracket 7 plus 6 13 and then multiply by 10. So first the whatever is given inside the bracket, first make it a single number and then do the operations whatever has been given outside. It may be plus, minus, multiply, divide, but first step is to solve the bracket. This will be much more clear as we take the order of mathematical operations. We follow the BODMAS rule. What is this BODMAS rule? First of all, the brackets need to be solved. Whenever there is a bracket in any question, first solve the bracket and then take the order of division, then multiplication, then addition and then subtraction. So if there is a division in between, first we will divide, then we will multiply, then we will add and then we will subtract. For example, if we have a question 8 into 5 plus 2, here first we will multiply. There is no bracket here, so first we will multiply. You can see multiplication is coming ahead of addition. So first we will multiply. This will give us 40 and plus 2. Now 42. But if we write the same question in this form, 8 into 5 plus 2, now what will you get? Now a bracket is here, a bracket is present here. So first we will solve this bracket and get a 1 number. There are 2 numbers inside. First we will get 1 number and then we will solve it. 8 into 5 plus 2 is 7. This will be equal to 8 sevens are 56. So we are getting 2 different answers with the same numbers, but the operations are different. Here there is no bracket and therefore we are getting a different answer. Here there is a bracket and it has changed the meaning completely and therefore we are getting a different answer. I hope this is very much clear to you. Let us now take a few examples or questions here. Write the expressions for each of the following using brackets. Here we will be writing some expressions by using brackets. Here is the first one, 4 multiplied by the sum of 9 and 2. So we are having 9 and 2 and their sum 9 plus 2 and 4 multiplied by 9 plus 2. Is this the correct answer? No. Be careful here. If we will write in this form, this means that first 4 and 9 will be multiplied because multiplication is done before addition. Here multiplication and addition are given and we will have to multiply first and then add. In this case then first you will multiply 4 into 9, 36 plus 2, but then you are not getting the sum of 9 and 2. First we need to find the sum of 9 and 2, and for doing that calculation first we will have to enclose it inside a bracket. Now in this case first we will add 9 and 2, 11, and then we will multiply by 4. So this is the correct expression. Next we have divide the difference of 18 and 6 by 4. So difference of 18 and 6 will be 18 minus 6, and first we will have to enclose it inside a bracket and then divide by 4. This is the expression. Next we have 45 divided by 3 times the sum of 3 and 2. 45 divided by 3 times. Times means multiply. We will have to multiply. 3 multiply by sum of 3 and 2, because we have to add 3 and 2 first. So, we will have to give them a bracket, otherwise we will have to multiply first instead of adding. So, 3 plus 2, it will be enclosed inside a bracket and then multiply by 3. So, we are giving 45 divided by 3 times. 3 times means 3 multiplied by sum of 3 and 2, 3 plus 2. So, this is the correct expression. Next we have, write a situation for the following where brackets would be necessary. We are given 7 into 8 minus 3. Now, we have to create a question of our own in which the answer should come out to be 7 into 8 minus 3. I have written my own. You will have to think it over and write some other situation. Is it clear to you? What am I saying? Let us read this one. There are 7 children in a joint family. Each one of them has 8 balloons. So, the number of children is 7. Number of children, it is given to be 7. This means number, short notation for number here. Each one of them has 8 balloons, out of which 3 are yellow. So, total balloons are 8 and number of yellow balloons is 3. It is given to be 3. The remaining are green in color. How many green balloons are there in all? So, remaining balloons, how will you get remaining balloons? Obviously, total balloons are 8 and 3 are yellow. Remaining we will get by subtracting 3 from 8. So, 8 minus 3 is the number of remaining balloons which are green in color. Now, the total number of green balloons, it will be total number of green balloons. Clearly, there are 7 children, each one of them are having 8 minus 3, the green balloons. So, the total number will be 7 multiplied by 8 minus 3, or we can skip this multiply sign and directly write 7 into 8 minus 3. So, we are getting the same expression that has been given. In this way, you can create your own question and try to get the answer in this form. We have one more question. 7 plus 2 into 10 minus 3. This is my own question. You will have to write your own. Okay. There are 7 boys and 2 girls in a class. Each one of them were given 10 plants to sow in the school garden. Each one of them were given 10 plants. Out of the 10 plants, 3 were neem trees and the remaining were mango trees. So, first of all, let us write the number of boys and girls. Number of boys, it is given to be 7. Number of girls, it is given to be 2. So, total children or students, whatever you can write, it will be 7 plus 2. Okay. Then, total number of plants, each one of them has 10. each has 10 plants. Number of neem trees, it is given to be 3, and number of mango trees or number of remaining trees, remaining we will get by subtracting 3 from 10, and these are the mango trees. Mango trees. Okay, now total number of mango trees. Total number of mango trees will be, clearly 10 minus 3 is the number of mango trees one child has, and how many children are there? 7 plus 2. So, one child has 10 minus 3 mango trees, and 7 plus 2 children will have, just multiply the 2. 7 plus 2 into 10 minus 3. There is no sign in between, that is we are multiplying it. So, we are getting the same expression that has been asked. In the same way, create your own question in such a way that you get the answer in this form. Next, we will be learning that how brackets help us or allow us to solve the questions very systematically and very easily. We will be expanding the brackets here. We have 7 into 109. We will be solving this question with the help of brackets and see how brackets make it very easy and systematic. 7 into 109 we are having. We will break this 109 and we can write it as 100 plus 9. We can write it in this form. Now, this 7 will be multiplied to 100 also and to 9 also. This will give us 7 into 100 plus 7 into 9. What we have done? 7 multiplied by 100, we have separated it, and 7 multiplied by 9, we have again separated the expression. Now, this will give us 7 into 100, it is 700, and 7 nines is 63. So, 763 is the answer. So, we have got this answer by using the expanded form of the number 109, and that we have done by using a bracket. You can obviously multiply the two numbers in the way that you always follow, but this is a different method using the brackets, and systematically it has made the question very easy. We take one more example. 102 into 103. Now, again by expanding the numbers and using the brackets, we will solve it. We can break this 102 as 100 plus 2 into, break this 100 plus 3. We have expanded the number 103 and written it as 100 plus 3, and this is the expanded form of this 102. Now, we have written the expanded form of the two numbers. We will multiply them. How? Let us see. There are two brackets. First, we will write this number 100 and then write the second bracket completely, 100 plus 3. This bracket we have written. Then we will take this 2 plus 2 and again take this bracket 100 plus 3. So, first we have multiplied this 100 with this complete bracket, and then we have multiplied this 2 by this complete bracket. Is it clear to you? 100 and then the second bracket, then plus 2 and then again the second bracket. Now, again this 100 will be multiplied by this 100 and again by 3. This will give us 100 into 100, 4 zeros, 10,000 plus 100 into 3, it will give us 300 plus this 2 will be multiplied to 100 as well as this 2 will be multiplied by 3. So 2 into 100 will give us 200 plus 2 into 3 will give us 6. Now add all the 4 terms. You will get 10,000 plus 300 and 200 will be 500 and plus 6 506. Again add the two numbers. 10,506 is the answer. So we have multiplied these two numbers by using their expanded form and brackets, and then we have got this answer. We take one more question of this type. Again we can write the expanded form of the two numbers. 17 can be written as 10 plus 7 and 109 can be written as 100 plus 9. Again there are two brackets. First we will take the first term 10 and write the second bracket 100 plus 9. Then we will take again the second term plus 7 and again write the second bracket 100 plus 9. Is it clear? This step is important and it should be clear in your mind. Then this 10 will be multiplied by both these numbers and we will get 10 into 100 is 1000 plus 10 into 9 will be 90. Then 7 into 100 is 700 plus 7 into 9 will be 63. Add up the 4 numbers. This will give us 1000 plus 90 plus 763. Again add 1000 plus 3 will be coming in the units place. 9 and 6 is 15, 853 or 1853 is the answer. In this way we have expanded the number and by using brackets we have got the answer different from the usual method that you were following. It is an easy one. So this was the use of brackets in solving some problems. In our next class we will be taking up Roman numerals. That's all today. Goodbye.